Welcome back. Got another quick thrift haul for you guys. It was actually a full day of thrifting earlier this week. I wasn't able to record while I was thrifting, so a haul it's gonna be broken up into two hauls. The first haul is gonna be all of the resale shops that I went to. So I paid up for most of these items. At these three resale shops, I ended up getting 36 items for $758, an average of about $21 per item. Overall for the day, I got 143 items, so it was actually a really good day. I went to 8 stores total. I spent about 12 hours, including driving, and I spent $1,808. So overall, it's like $12.50 or so average per item. But for this haul specifically, from the resale shops, so items that I'm paying up for and paying quite a bit for, an average of $21 per item. All right, with that out of the way, let's all jump in. Here is a Ben Davis workwear shirt. So I've known about this brand for a while. A lot of the kids are wearing it, but I didn't realize that the sell-through rate on this was so crazy good. And I've actually passed on a few items from Ben Davis that were probably a mistake. That one was $24, but they seem like they have like a 200% sell-through rate for Ben Davis shirts and like $50 plus. Here's a pair of frame denim. Pretty good denim brand. I don't sell a lot of jeans. This one was new with tags. It was also half off, so it was only $16.25. I want to say those are probably like a $50 or $60 pair of jeans with the new with tags. One of my favorites to get, especially from the resale shops, I find so many of these, Lululemon pants, size 33. Those were $22.50. Easy $50. First time getting this. This is the Reebok Victoria Beckham collab. These were super cheap, only $11.25. I think the market might be all over the place for these. I don't think that there's a lot of stuff from this collab, but I think the stuff that was out there was selling pretty good, so we'll see. I figured I'd take a chance on them for that price. Another pair of Lululemon pants. I've actually sold a pair of this kind recently. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but this is like the thicker one. I think they might call it like the, maybe abrasion or something. There's some weird word that's included in the title of this one. And they still sell super well, so those were $22.50. Should be another easy $50. Howler Bros, just an amazing brand. These are pants from them. I've actually never sold Howler Bros pants. Usually just find their shirts. These are only $22.50, and a brand that amazing. I mean, everything sells super well by Howler Bros. Another pair of that thicker. They're almost like workwear. They have like the material of a pair of Carhartt pants almost. Maybe not quite that thick, but pretty close. These were also $22.50. And like I said, those are easy $50, sometimes up to $60 on those Lululemon pants. Here's a pair of G-Star Raw Arc corduroys. So you can tell that they're arc by the shape of the legs, but these are also new with tags. For some reason, they only had them priced at $18.50. Being new with tags and corduroy, and I think they were a pretty good size. Yeah, they're 34 waist by 36 length. So anytime you have a long length in pants, they usually do even better. So I wouldn't be surprised if those might be $50 or $60. Wallace & Barnes, this is one of my favorite items. I feel like it gets passed up a lot and doesn't get priced up very often. It's like it's a J. Crew brand, but it's one of their better ones. It was only $18.50. I want to show you guys the tag if you don't know about it. Wallace & Barnes. I actually come across this brand quite a bit, and it all sells pretty well. If you felt this sweatshirt, you could tell instantly that it's quality. It's so thick, so heavy, like so durable. That's a sweater that's going to last forever. Buck Mason, I feel like this brand's cooled off a bit, but it still can do pretty decent as far as sell-through rate if you price it right. If you overprice these now, though, they're not going to sell like they used to. This one was half off, so it was only $11.25. This might only be a $22 to $25 shirt, but hopefully I can still double my money, make about $10. This is amazing. I actually went in before this thrift haul and asked my wife if I could keep this. She said no, so it's going to be for sale. It is a vintage Quicksilver corduroy shirt with this crazy colorful pattern. It was $22.50, but there's no way that I was leaving this vintage Quicksilver corduroy shirt behind. So I'm probably going to ask like $50 or $60 for it though. I'll see if there's anything like it on the market. I'm going to expect there's either nothing or not very many. So I'm just going to set my price and see what happens. Here's an outer known. This is like a terry cloth shirt, so it's kind of like that towel material. But I will include even though this isn't a flannel material, I'll probably put like terry cloth flannel or something along those lines, because the outer known flannels sell really well. And anyone that wants this shirt, they're probably going to be using that keyword flannel in their search anyways, even though they might be looking for the terry cloth version of it. I'm surprised that this was half off. This is a Lululemon hoodie. I think it is in a size small with this orange color, but it was only $18.75. These Lululemon hoodies sell really well. That should be like at least 40 bucks. I think this is the only item that I'm going to keep. It's this marine layer corduroy shorts. I usually like shorts that are a little bit shorter on the inseam, and these are. So as long as those fit good, I will be keeping them. I paid up for them 24 bucks. They're probably not worth it to resell them if I was buying them for resale. But if they don't fit, I could still at least break even or make a few bucks on them. Rowing Blazers, this is a good brand. This is a polo shirt from them. Also another terry cloth item. It was half off, so it was only $16.25. This brand's actually really good. Let me show you guys the label. This might not be a brand that you find very often. I find it a decent amount here in Southern California. But this is like a my dad's a lawyer, I own a yacht type of brand. Those preppy, those kind of brands. So they might not be all over the United States, but here in Southern California we have them. Here's an outer known, just plaid shirt. It was half off, so $11.25. I'm starting to realize I think some of the outer known stuff doesn't sell that well. I'm going to take a deeper dive into it because I think I might have been listing a few items and they haven't been selling. I'm going to check a little bit closer at these more basic outer known items and see what's going up with them. Like I said, I know the flannels, especially right now, I think they call them blanket shirts, are crazy, like 70 bucks or more even. So keep an eye out for those. But some of the other outer known stuff, do your own research. Here's a Frank and Eileen shirt. This is a short sleeve one. This was half off, so it's only 14 bucks. I said in my last haul that I think those are like $30 or $40 shirts. Someone was saying that I should be getting at least 50 or 60 bucks for them, so we'll see. Here is a Ralph Lauren. I think this is in a size small. Yeah, it is. It's a size small, but it's a linen shirt. It does also have the roll tabs. It has a few unique factors going for it, and it was only $9.25, so I don't see that selling for anything less than 20, maybe as high as 30. Here's a FootJoy golf polo. I've stopped picking up a lot of these, but with this like polka dot or just the dotted pattern on it, and it was only $8.25 because it was half off, and that's like thrift store pricing. So I think with that unique pattern, it's a good size, men's XL. I went ahead and got it. For Fjall Raven, this is I love finding this brand. I don't find it often, probably not even once a month, not even that. But when I do find it, it is amazing. Let me go ahead and show you guys the brand. They're also, if you've seen this logo, you've probably seen their crossbody or like their small little backpack things that a lot of people have. But their clothing also does super amazing. This one's called the Canada shirt. It's like a snap button, thicker flannel. And I want to say these were going for like 75 up to maybe even 90 bucks. I paid $32.50, so this is one of the most expensive items, but I should be able to still make a full double on it. So if I can make $30 profit on just one item, I don't mind paying up for it at all. If I knew it was going to sell even for like $15 to $20 profit within a couple weeks, I'd still probably pay 32 bucks. Here's another Frank and Eileen shirt. This one was also half off, so it was only 14 bucks. Here's a Lululemon long sleeve polo, and I didn't notice till I was laying it out that it does have a big discoloration on the front of it. I don't know if you can tell. It was half off, so it was only 12 bucks. Since it is discolored, I might end up only getting 15 bucks for it. I'll probably list it for like 20. Hopefully I can sell it around there and still make a few bucks. But if not, I might break even or only make a couple bucks. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes you miss flaws in the store. Luckily, even at the resale shop, I'm still paying up for items, but I'm still paying a price that even if they have a flaw, worst case, I'm usually going to break even on it. So here, actually, I think I found a couple of these. Oh no, I found a couple also at the thrift store nearby. So this is a Grayson. Here's the brand right here. It's a golf brand. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me show you the logo on the back. They have this wolf logo. It's a great golf brand to find. This was $22.50. It's like a quarter zip golf jacket. But I found a few of those, and I think those sell for like 40 to 50 bucks. This one has a little mark on it, but it's something that'll wash off easy, so not too worried about it. And like I said, that should be at least a $40 item minimum. Pendleton collab with Hurley snap button shirt. I'm a sucker for any Pendleton collab. I love selling Pendletons, and I thought just being a Hurley collab was pretty cool. It was only $16.50. Usually the non-wool ones, I don't think this has any wool in it based on the feel of it. Usually the non-wool Pendletons don't do that great. This one is a little bit more of a Western style and has the snap buttons. And with the collab, I think it should be good enough, but I wasn't going to leave this behind. I don't know if I've ever found that collab before, and I was just super excited to put it in the store and see what happens. No Nationality. This is a pretty decent brand. There's not a ton of it, I don't think, on the market, but let me show you guys the tag. I've been finding it more and more, so I don't know if it's like a new up-and-coming brand, but I think they sell it at Nordstrom, and I think this shirt was actually from Nordstrom. Probably a return because it's new with tags. It was half off, so it was $21.25. But after looking up these new with tags, they were selling for quite a bit, so I think it should be fine. Here's a Patagonia flannel shirt. These have been selling really well right now. $18.50. That might be a little high because this might only sell for like 30 bucks. If you find them where they have like the Patagonia logo on the front of them, you can definitely get quite a bit more. That's what people are looking for. You know, they're buying name brand stuff. They want to be able to show it off with more logos. Usually the higher the price. These were 24 bucks. These are the Viore Climber pants. I love selling these. These are always super fast sellers. I feel like the price has dropped on them a little bit. They used to be like $50 or $60 pretty easy. They might only be like 45 bucks, but anything Viore I love to pick up and put in my store. This might actually be one of the best items. Flint and Tinder, a crazy good brand. Let me show you guys the logo. And this is like a jacket. I wouldn't quite call it a shacket. I think I'd actually call it a jacket. It has all the pockets on it, kind of like safari style. And if you just look up Flint and Tinder jacket in men's, I want to say it has like a 200% sell-through rate, and the prices are crazy. I mean, this is like a lightweight, just button-up jacket, so that one's going to be on the lower end, maybe 75 to 100 bucks. But if you find some of the bigger ones, you can be talking 200-300 bucks. Another great brand, Cool. This is an outdoor brand. This is a bigger jacket from them. It's only it's in a men's size large, actually. I thought it was a medium. It's a men's size large. I paid up pretty high for this one too, $32.50. But I want to say the comps for this specific one were like 75-ish bucks. Here's a pair of marine layer pull-on pants, and these were half off, 12 bucks. Those aren't going to be a huge profit, maybe 25 bucks-ish. So maybe a double up if I'm lucky. New with tags Carhartt FR pants. I don't actually know if I've ever found this specific one before. So it looks like a newer style, but new with tags. It was only $18.50. So those should do plenty well. New with tags Travis Matthews. The new with tags Travis Matthews stuff does way, way, way better than the used stuff. So some brands are like that, some brands aren't. You'll have to just learn from experience. Some brands have like barely even the discretion in the price from new to used, and some of them have a huge price difference, and this is one of those brands. So this is a new with tags flannel. It is Sherpa lined. I paid up 24 bucks, but I honestly think that I can get like 50 bucks for this since it is new with tags. Up next, a Harley Davidson button-up. This is a very basic one, but it was half off. It was only $8.25. That's cheaper than it would be at most of my thrift stores, so I think I should still get 20 bucks for it. Marine layer button-up shirt. This one was half off. It was only $11.25. Should be in the $25 range. And I'm okay with a lot of these items where, I'm buying them for $11, selling them for $25, making, about $10 to $12 profit, because these are items that are good brands and they're going to sell quickly. I'm probably going to sell almost all of these, if not every single one of these items within 90 days. so I'm okay with the margins not being super high. Here's another Wallace & Barnes. This is a plaid jacket, and it is new with tags. I paid 24 bucks for it, but that's gotta, be at least the $50 range. So not too bad. Don't mind paying up for it. Like I said, it's probably gonna sell super quick. Here's the last item. This is another pair of frame jeans. It's actually the same style as the other ones. This La Home Slim. And I looked up this style when I looked up the new with tags one, and even the used ones were selling pretty good. These were half off, only 12 bucks. So I went ahead and picked them up. I think they should be at least, 30 bucks. That's it for this. Like I said, these were all the resale shop items from the day. Part 2 is going to have all of the thrift stores, mostly Goodwills. It's probably going to have quite a few more items because there were 143 items total. This was only 36 of them. And if you guys want to see any of these items get sold, how much they sell for, how fast they sell, I have a What Sold series where I show you all my daily eBay sales. Those come out every morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Hope to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.